Eastern Carver County schools have 2 questions on the election ballot on November 5th. The second of those 2 questions asks for $2.45 million in annual funding for security and technology. If approved, this funding would continue for 6 years. New resources like digital textbooks can be updated in real time, and teachers can use technology tools to gather instant feedback from students. This allows classrooms to be more nimble and to adapt so that students are always challenged at their academic level. The classroom becomes, in essence, more efficient.
Technology really is a catalyst and an accelerant for the teaching and learning process. I mean, there's really never been a time where it's more exciting to be both a teacher and a learner in a school right now. And technology just brings those tools to the classroom that allow students to communicate across the hall or across the globe and to access resources that are digital and global.
2 district departments, technology and teaching and learning, developed a 6-year plan to guide how revenue from this capital project's referendum would be used.
We have 3 main categories. There's the network infrastructure. That's all the behind the walls kinds of stuff that keep everything running and connect us to the outside world. There's about $1 million a year dedicated to that. There's about $1 million a year dedicated to providing devices for staff and students. And there's about $500,000 for the technology support and expertise that we might need to help set up some of our systems.
The current state of technology in schools is not ideal. Computers are aging, and the district's network infrastructure is frequently overloaded. As more curriculum moves online, the stress on old devices and an aging network backbone only will increase.
Even right now, we have a lot of teachers' computers are very slow. So when they're trying to pull up even the Infinite Campus to do their grading or work on their website, they have to wait a long time for the computer to boot up. And then after it boots up, then it takes a while for the web browser to get to the page. Computers are just going to be so slow that teachers are going to not really use the technology as much anymore. Slows down productivity on the students' place for the students. And then that also reduces the amount of learning that our students can do.
So even right now today, you're noticing that in certain cases our network is slower, or computers are running slower and they're not able to log on as fast and efficient as what they would. So if a teacher takes 5 minutes at the beginning of the class because it takes a long time for them to get on the network or onto the system and join the networks, that's 5 minutes of time that's gone forever.
Eastern Carver County schools do not have a stable funding source for technology. This makes it an outlier among its neighbors in the West Metro. Technology has become a basic tool for schools and is required for simple tasks like posting assignments and updating grades.
And I know Hope has friends in other districts that they each have their own iPad, and I don't know that every child needs an iPad, but to have enough for more than 1 or 2 classes to be able to use them would be a huge benefit.
Agreed.
All of our technology projects really are going to take several years to complete, but our goal is that all of our buildings will see a benefit in year 1. So some of the projects that we will be starting during year 1 are starting at Chaska High School. We will be replacing the wired network infrastructure, which is the oldest in our district. We will also replace a few of our mobile and engineering labs at Chaska High School. If we don't do that, we will lose our nationally certified engineering program. We will replace some of the oldest network switches at all of our middle schools and elementary schools. And last, we will be expanding the wireless access in our elementary schools to the areas in their buildings where they currently have none.
A portion of the funding from Question 2 will support security improvements across the district. Using one-time spending from the first year of this levy, 10 schools will be renovated to have secured vestibules. All schools will receive additional security cameras, keyless doors, and a visitor check-in system.
We want to ensure that all of our schools are safe and secure for our students, and we want to secure our front entrances. All other doors during school hours are locked. Our main entrances, our goal is to have secured entrances where you can monitor the visitors coming in. We'll have security cameras outside and inside the building. Employees will use an electronic swipe card for keyless entry, and we'll also install an electronic visitor badge system.
If Question 2 is approved, the cost to an average priced home in the district is $11.25, that is less than the cost of a delivery pizza. You can find a property tax calculator and a great deal of additional information on the district website, www.112online.org/vote.
Even, in dentistry, things are changing dramatically with technology. We have all digital records or digital x-rays, all those kind of different advances, and actually that's not even new. This is just standard of care now, is all this technology that seems so foreign 10 years ago, is just what everybody's doing. And I think that as all the professions, like my profession, changes and the other professions, we need to keep up with it at the levels of our schools, because we're not working in an age that technology is a bonus or a luxury item. It's what's normal. It's the standard.